Ei, ei. Äh, Also, full stress again. Full stress again. I thought that I had today and tomorrow only short working shifts, but I was wrong. I actually had long short working shifts for 3 days. Today was the first one. I didn't know about it. It changed at some point. At first it was short, at some point we changed it to long and I didn't update it in my list. Now I wanted to of course hunt the rally map again, but had no chance to. I wanted to come home a little bit before 7 PM so that I maybe can do 2 or 3 more runs. But then of course only issues again. Technical issues, they didn't get my briefing. In the end I had to brief everything myself again without any PowerPoint slides. And we waited of course 7 minutes until we decided to do that. Then at the traffic, I of course got every red light that I could get. Like it directly in front of me became red, so that I always had the maximum waiting time. Plus I couldn't drive on my own at the single street. There were always cars in front that drove slow, and I never could overtake that easy. Also I did overtake in the end, but it always took a while. So it was also a mega slow way to get home. It is so stupid. Why does it have to be like that? Yeah, it's all about what do you expect from the day. I think I cannot press the brake button so short. How I would need it for this turn. It's gonna knock me out. Knockout. But I think for coming late it is not the worst map. Ah, this is the part that I need to get better. I'm not sure if I want to continue this, because I'm still not really happy with how I got that now. Yeah. Nope. I mean, as always, it will be pure luck if I get a run through that is fast enough or not. Of course, with more time, the chances would have been higher. But I also think that even with this amount of time, I can get a F1 run. But I mean, just generally getting one of the top diffs. At the moment I wouldn't get top 3 diffs, I kinda want to get at least there. But this is about surviving. This is not nice. No, Bit of a bad line. Come. The start was great in my Ghost. So the first Ice Slide, the second then was not that great, but first one was good. Aha. Ah, rip. But yeah, let's get rid of the Ghost now. I have to go tighter. I have the feeling I immediately get too tight if I press the brake once more. Then that was actually how I wanted it, but apparently it is too tight of a line. Have to deal with this. Nah. Oh. This is the question, will this actually still count? But this is a bad start as well. Oh god. Yeah, it's gonna be div 6 or something. The run before was good. The run before was good, but again, this one Ice Slide is like pure luck for me. Because if I don't brake tap, I'm not getting around, and if I brake tap, I'm to inside. Like, there is no in-between for me. This is like pure luck if I get that or not. I have to do it like in the entrance, but... Unique. I had no chance to play anymore. Was the winning time still the 0.2 or did you improve further? .1. Oh yeah, okay. That would have been difficult for me for sure. I had a long working shift. I didn't know about that. I thought I had a short one and I can hunt in the afternoon, but actually I had a long working shift and where I need to work until cup of the day. I wanted to come home a bit before cup of the day to give this map 5 minutes of a try. Maybe I get a run, who knows. But then everything went wrong again and I came actually 5 minutes after cup of the day started. Am I 4th place? Because that's also such a classic. That when I hunt on the first day and then I cannot hunt further and it's not enough for world record, I'm often getting 4th, which is trophy-wise, it is very inefficient. Because no, anything better than 4th, yeah, anything better than 4th gets more trophies. And 4th place gets the same trophies as 10th. And whenever I hunt something a bit, I'm always getting fourth. It is so stupid. Like, how are exactly 3 people hunting it? I think the third place is also just 100 in front of me. Like, this I easily would have beaten if I drove again. But yeah. It's also like, in that moment when I drop to 4th, then there is nobody else hunting anymore. Then it stops at that point. I didn't even look what Schenker got, what division. I could be close with them, of course. Then I'm winning the round. Yay. That's a PB. Yay. Obviously I drive it now. Dude! I get the perfect one. It was every single round in the knockout so far faster than by seeding PP. Literally every single round is faster than my seeding. What is this? How am I consistently faster now suddenly? I don't know what I needed for Div 1 though. I don't think that I ever drove a Div 1 time. Also, it would have been maximum Div 2, very bad Div 2 or Div 3. But Div 1 was probably not possible. Yatrova came very late at home. And I said on ice map it may be good, like it's good that it's this kind of map when I come late, because here's still a chance for Div 1. Yeah, but then I didn't get anything, and right after the seeding was over I now consistently try faster than what I got in the seeding. That's so stupid. You know what's also annoying? The RMC, no? I would really love to do the RMC, but now I don't have the afternoons to do it. The 2 afternoons that I expected to have, I don't have them. So the only time to do RMC ones for the competition, this was not bad. I understood this turn better now. This helps of course, because this was the reason why I struggled in the seeding. Couldn't survive this corner. Now I have a line. Oh, Frankfurt Hauptbahnhof. And he's in. What a name though. Yeah, also I only have the evenings, but today is Mini RPG of the Week, which I have to play. And Survivor Cup I kinda want to play as well. It is debatable to not play that cup for an RMC run. And tomorrow's Bong Cup, which I have to play. So after Cup of the Day there's always like at least one cup that I need to play. And the other issue is that my father is here, also today still, tomorrow not. But today he's still here. And I always have to leave my PC early on, so I cannot, like, the easiest thing to do RMC runs is when you have an open end. When you can just start RMC runs and you have an open end, you can just decide how long you do it, you know? And that's of course very good to do after all the cups are done, basically like last does, the same time frame. So that however only works well if I don't have to work on the next day. But now comes the issue. I have to work every next day. And the few times where I didn't have to work the next day, I still had to leave my PC early for my father to sleep here. So this very nice time spot to do these runs is basically gone. And then, annoyingly, this whole competition ends already on the 31st, like on the Friday. And then on Saturday and Sunday, I would have actually free. Of course, there's the World Cup, but that's quickly over. No? Also on these 2 days, I would have free and would have a lot of time to do the things that I want to do. No? Also to, for example, hunt, or to hunt this RPG map that also has a competition. But both things, the RMC and this RPG, track, they both have the deadline on the end of Friday. So with my free days on Saturday and Sunday, I cannot use them for anything of this. Like everything is over then. So that's like super annoying. Like why cannot not go until Sunday evening, this competition? That would be so much better. I would have 2 more days where I have 3, where I can also play Cup of the Mornings. Findurance race should happen on Sunday in the morning, and then I could combine that with RMC runs. It would be so nice, yeah. But now I have nothing to do on Saturday and Sunday because everything ends beforehand. Naja. Am I watch partying? Naja. No. I can of course ask Lars if it's somehow possible to go in voice with him when he watch parties it. That we watch that together. I mean, I will of course just watch it, no? And if I watch it myself alone, then I will not watch it in last stream. Then I will definitely watch an official cast, because I actually hate these watch parties. But being together with Lars and talking with him together about what happens, that is okay. I just don't like that people make content out of this and make money out of this, get a lot of viewers out of this just by watching something that is streamed somewhere else. that is something that I don't like. Because there should be an official cast which is very professional. I don't know, I don't like these watch parties. Why was this such a close round, guys? Like, for a Div 5 it is very surprising that there were no 2 crashes. Like, we only had 1 crash, so the red player who got knocked out here, Arjem, he actually had a clean round without mistake. That is like Div 5, it's not Div 1 here, it's Div 5. You would expect that there are always crashed rounds. Always 1.3 seconds, already 1.3. What kind of div is it? $14, okay. Interesting. It would be interesting to have a statistic over all the Cup of the Days, and then an average number of people attempting their divs. Like if there are actually divs that are always having low amount of plays. I think that div 2 is one of those divs that has less. But it's interesting that the 14, like in the middle, somewhere completely in the middle, why that has less players. Now it could be just because it's ice, it could be just the style of this track, which makes that happen in many divs, that there are less people attempting. But it would be interesting to see if the 14 or similar divs are also on other tracks very low visited. Oh, Gumoli out. With only a 43 seconds time, I got basically equal to third. That wasn't the greatest lap here, pace-wise. But are there also divisions where there are always many players attempting the knockout? Where they don't care about their seeding place, where they just still play? Yeah, basically like the one, but somewhere else. I mean, with Div 2 is obvious, right? There are then Div 1 players that didn't reach Div 1 and then they decide to not play. But in the middle, like with Div 14, I didn't expect that. I thought if a player gets Div 14, he will not be mad that he didn't get Div 13 and then not play. Like, that's not happening in the middle, I would think. This was actually the best round here. Besides the other round, but this was even faster. Mush is out with a 0.0, which I also drove already, such a time. And Orange Place was a 0.8. That was pretty clean. You have a problem. Right before there are more trophies. Need a slide out here by someone. Can we be lucky? It's like mega lucky then. Nope. Didn't happen. Like a slide out there can actually cost more than 4. It was a good round as well though. I needed 42.8, which I of course would have gotten, but this was a very weird first ice slide. Because compared to my last laps, I got a much better ice slide, and I expected that my car gets around. And then suddenly it became closer and closer and closer to this edge there, and I didn't know why. Like, early on in the ice slide I was very sure that I easily get around, but I also knew when it became closer that I cannot press the brake button again. Like, I also would have been knocked out if I pressed the brake button, because then I over angle completely and will have a very poor exit there. Like, I was in this very annoying situation where it was so close. It would have been a perfect ice slide, but it just barely wasn't because the back of the car just touched this. But there was nothing I could have actually done. Look at this Ray Faxer, he's actually driving good now, 0.13. That's quite fast. And Frankfurt Hauptbahnhof is in the final, I cannot believe it. Ice explained, I don't know why. Yeah, but this was really weird. I actually thought I get easily around the corner. That was not a start with that he will drive a 0.1. Is Frankfurt Hauptbahnhof winning? He was lucky, he has all the Cup of the Day rules in his advantage. Very different, nice, it's a very bad angle and he touches, and now he doesn't even try to get around, and this is Frankfurt Hauptbahnhof with a win. Can you believe it? But still a 0.5 by Frankfurt. I mean, it's a bit surprising that it's that fast. Okay, let's have a look at Div 1. Surely we will find a stream. Surely someone is in Div 1 from the streamers. Also Spam. Is he Div 1? He's watching replays, that's not helpful. Tapo? Is Div 1 already over? It would be... It's already 44 actually. It would be weird. It's already over. Okay, then we go back to Spammy. Open the VOD. And go a little bit behind and check. Yeah. He was here, but did he actually leave early? Or what? I have it in ×2 actually. What is the time by Icarus? 41.1. That's crazy. Ah no, I'm at 419 from... Yeah, okay, also there is the whole knockout. How did they actually end up before us? Didn't I start with less players in my div? Okay, then quickly check how the last rounds looked like. We have... a big mistake by Vauto. All the others are good. I mean, here you see 42.1, which was the best time in my div. In all the rounds, is here just a random orange round with a big disadvantage to the players ahead. But there's always one of them slow. Yeah, one of them is always slow. The others fine. Let's go next. Sim King, Simon, Icarus, Andy Bucket. Also Simon and Sim King. I don't know if they ever won a Cup of the Day before today. They might be new winners. This is however the first round without... Yeah, it's very slow time. It's a 42-2 for the red player. Simon out. Now we have Icarus and Andy Bucket are the favorites here, and they are also both with having a very great start. A bit different lines with the exit there. Icarus has the exit speed compared to Sim King. And with that, yeah, this was a good round. 41-8 is out, and you needed 41 mid. So Icarus versus Andy Bucket. Andy Bucket, I always say, is very hard to beat in finals. But since I always said that he was also losing some, I doubt that he will lose this one though. I think he has great chances here. Oh yeah, this looks also very clean. Fast time probably. Oh yeah, okay, it's a 41 mid. Alright. I tried once, Neek. I tried it once. And warm up, and then it was slower for me, but it's really hard to say what exact line I would need. Let me... Ach, you in my club? Yeah, then I can check if I can compare with you. Achso, mate. Achso, yeah, but I have the OK Boys Club here. Chenka is actually not far off from me. So Icarus is doing the... He goes up there and then he goes down. Yeah, okay, wait, there was a way to watch your replay. Do I still have this plugin? How was it called? You could... Ach no, it's up there. Look at this. It's actually right there. Also no, spectate. You can spectate you. Yeah, you were gaining on me. A bit. Oh, I don't know if I got it perfect. So before I play this a bit further, we have to check out Rally. How did it fit? This drift here looks so weird. I'm surprised you're also doing it. I mean, I knew that my start was great in my PB. And I mean, I'm also quite equal. I know that this was the first part that wasn't optimal. Yeah, this was actually good. I'm catching up there. Yeah, I know that my biggest issue in my PB was the ending. I'm third, man. Ah, what is this? I was clearly third. Yeah, didn't want to jump against this. I realized, by the way, something. There is a full speed map here, Slayer Feed Pain. It is built by Josh, by the full speed god, and not a single person has gotten the AT. At least when I checked midday today, nobody had it. Hey Rosu. I will play Mini RPG of the Week at 8 PM. Let's do a quick hunt here. I hate that this sticks out in this first drift, because whenever I try to push that first ice slide, I'm always crashing there, you know? And I hit it again. Perfect. Like, it's literally in the way. I would get it perfect, but it's just sticking out by a few pixels, but that makes a difference. And bum. This is so stupid. Because why is it even there? Like, it's a pole. Like, Granati would snap so hard about this. And I will snap now as well. Like, what the fuck? Why is this there? This is so stupid. It ruined my whole seeding as well. I crashed there so often. In that moment when I'm time attack hunting, I immediately crashed this for the first time. The whole knockout, I got it. I didn't do anything different. Another one. Ha! Neek, thanks. That PP is your Verdienst. How do I say that in English? RPG and Reihe, Mini RPG of the Week, 71 players, what the fuck? Wait, I actually... For once, I wanted to get rid of Open Planet completely and then join the server because it's always so laggy. What's your opinion on Supercooked ATs? I would say there shouldn't be any limit. Let the map authors decide how difficult it is as long as they drive it themselves. So, Quick Track Mädel. Ah. Oh. Hm. Na come on, which German is it I mit dem? Dude. Someone got it. Fuck. Good. I had so much information so quickly. Ach, it's fake gear, guys. It's fake gear. Scheiße. Oh, but that was so winnable. I didn't think of Figure. Okay. I will change things. And here we are. So where's the GPS? It's not behind me. That's what I can say. And there's a finish. This will be GPS. Okay, let's check. Bergoglio, alright. Wood. Plastic bounce. Okay, in this whole section there's not much happening, it's kind of PF. You have to use your brake tabs here to get a faster exit, and I don't like to do that. I wonder if releasing is better in this flip. Oh! Oh wow. Yeah, this is a fast way of doing the backside exit. With getting the airtime. Alright. Yeah, so why is it important for me that I always drive this? Basically, my nightmare has become true. Also, with this cup there is a history. Where was it? Here. There's a history with this cup. Also let me say it like this. When I joined this cup for the first time, which is now already like 3 years ago, it's quite old, this cup already. I was basically winning almost every single edition that I joined. I didn't join every edition, but every edition that I joined, I won. Almost. I had 5 wins out of 7 editions. Yeah, that was my average. After 2 editions that I played, I also had 2 wins. And that made me also think that I actually don't want to participate anymore because I had that 100% win rate. And I didn't want to ruin it. Yeah, but at some point this became a really big cup, and it's of course an interesting cup. And then I felt like, yeah, okay, I don't care, I will just play this, no matter what. So, but when I played then again, I didn't get wins anymore. Some of these were very close, some unlucky, but I didn't win anymore. That was then also time I also last played a bit, Yannex was there, but it's not like that they won everything. It's, they were also not playing every cup, but I didn't win much anymore. There was only 1 single win in the next season, and yeah. And then at some point in the 3rd season, they announced that the amount of wins, the 3 players with the most wins in all the editions of Mini RPG of the week, will qualify into a LAN and will get the LAN paid. And that was of course amazing. So, but when they announced that, I already didn't win since a long time, and I was in a close fight with others. So basically it was Yannex, it was Hazard, and the problem is, also they were both close to me, and the problem was that Scandia started to play these editions. And Scandia just won 4 times in a row and was catching up massively. Which was a massive problem, no? Because he came from behind, so that meant that I had to beat either Yannex or Hazard. When they announced it, I of course felt shit, because I was not playing every edition in the beginning when it was pretty simple for me to win the cups. No, because there were less good players, it was normal knockout, maps were maybe also not as good, and saving was just OP. It was just winning. Naja. And I often had basically slow finalist opponents that were pace-wise doable to beat. So I had pretty good win rate. But yeah. Now, however, they announced it right after some weeks where I got multiple times second and had also other cups where I was pretty unfortunate with disconnects, with when Scandia was not winning for once, then I had some weird bugs happening that knocked me out. There was always something and it was annoying. And it came as it had to come. When they announced it, I saw that big chance, but I was also unhappy about the additions that I did not win before when I didn't know about that yet. So now came the first edition since they added these rules, and in the first edition I was in the final against Tessart. I found the fastest way. It was like a pathfinding map with many paths. I found a big cut, a big interesting way that was also difficult to drive. I was winning most rounds. And I was about to win against Hazard as well in the final. I was ahead. The finish was the same for us. I was like over a second in front of him. And then the finish didn't work. And he got the win. And he was so lucky in all these rounds before. And he was of course my direct opponent for the amount of wins. And in the weeks afterwards, it was always not enough. Like whenever I beat everyone else, I had Scandia as finalist opponent. I lost 4 finals against Scandia, who was of course impossible to beat when he is in the final against you and he gets through. You cannot beat him. And whenever Scandia was not there, I haven't beaten the others. And it was so stupid. It went on and on and on. It took ages until I won finally 1 cup again, and that is still the last cup that I won. So I didn't qualify for the LAN. Hazard had massive luck. He got so many free victories, it's incredible. Whenever I was somehow out, he survived by a pure magic somehow. Yeah, crashes over crashes, he got completely free finals. Scandia was in a final against Hazard. And Scandia made a small mistake and then just DNF'd. Hazard made a 20 seconds mistake and only had to drive him to the finish. And I lost 4 finals against Scandia. I was so mad about it because I was then not qualifying into this LAN. And Hazard got these 3 victories, but this is how it was going all the time. And, yeah. When the LAN happened, there was of course now the big question, will this kind of LAN ever happen again? Is it maybe important to get wins now, directly after? And I tried. And you might notice since I played this with Firestorm, Firestorm got already like 3-4 wins. Where finalist opponents from him often make mistakes. Like he often gets 3 finals. I had again already, like just in the last 1-2 months, I had 2 second places again. Then I had also second place against Scandia. Then last week I had these teleports out of nowhere and then Firestorm won. Yeah, I'm so fucking unlucky in this cup. But it didn't matter because there was nothing announced. But now they announced it. The wins matter again. The wins actually matter again. Again, the top 3 most winners, also people with most wins, will qualify into another LAN and get it paid. It is announced again. And I only have 1 single win since the previous LAN. Only 1 single win I have. Yeah, but there are of course others that have more. It is basically safe to say that Morpheo and Scandia both qualify. They both have already quite a lot of wins, even though Scandia trolls all the time. He is far in front. Both of them have a lot of wins already on their list. So the battle is basically for 3rd place. No, but for 3rd place it is Firestorm in front with Artis together, if I remember correct. Those 2 have 3 wins, or was it? I have to see again. Or was it already 5 wins even? But those two definitely both have already quite some wins, and I only have one single win. So I would need to make a massive comeback now and would need to start winning these cups here if I want to have a chance in qualifying. But that's the reason why I have to play this every week when I can. Of course, last week I was not able to play it. What is actually to the left here? I want to check that once, how this looks like. Is this really the way? But this is fucking slow. Also, not gonna lie, this is extremely slow. But what is if I go just here? So there's a fence. Okay. And I cannot get past the slow-mo. There might be ways of doing it, but yeah, probably not better. One thing that I have to say about this cup here is at some point they changed the format to this quite interesting Danger Zone format. But one thing is of course obvious. This Danger Zone format, it is not really good for me. It's not a nice format for me. Because due to people not immediately getting knocked out when they make a mistake, since people always have a second chance, more fast players will actually survive. Despite making mistakes, they are surviving. That is a general issue for me, because I have more fast players in the end as opponents. When it was just a typical normal knockout, it could happen that every single fast player made one mistake that knocked him out and then he was not there anymore. That was a standard thing, which made of course the last rounds easier because the opponents were not as fast pace-wise. This Danger Zone format lets more good people get to the ending. Makes the ending more exciting, obviously. But it's obvious also that it is less good for me that so many fast players survive. And I have them as opponents. Because with this system, with the Danger Zone, the cutoff, if the cutoff was just if you get knocked out or not, the cutoff would be further behind. But since it's also about who gets into Danger Zone, the cutoff is at better positions. And at some point, that means that I will fall into this. When I wouldn't fall into knockout, I however fall into the Danger Zone, because the cutoff is at better places. So there is a higher chance that I end up in the Danger Zone, where I end up with people that maybe crashed in that round, but these people might be fast in the next round where I have to play against them in the Danger Zone. So this whole system is of course also luck based. It gives people a second chance, so if something stupid happens like teleports, if they would only happen in one round, then you would actually have the chance to take advantage from that. And you would not be eliminated, so it's an interesting, more fair system, and it makes the last rounds very exciting, that's for sure. But in the end, it is still luck-based. It's the same luck-based than other normal knockouts. Just a bit different, but it is still the same luck-based. Naja, and now I will try again to win, but I mean, just look at the last few weeks. There were a bunch of mini RPG of the weeks where I got into the final and couldn't win there. There was this final against Centrian, who drove basically world record against me, for example. I was against Morpheo in the final, and it was chanceless.
Hello?
Oh, Weissum's here.
Yeah, I forgot to join. What a map!
Yeah, it's a map. I mean, the backslide will decide everything, and I'm not consistent in the exit. Like, sometimes I get the heavy slowdown, and sometimes it works, but maybe too inside and then jumping too much against the uphill. Do you get that consistent?
No.
It's the main section, I guess, that will decide always. And the finish jump. The finish jump's gonna matter so much. Whenever I try to be low, I didn't make it. I always have to make this right steer to really get up, but then I always overjump this completely. It's annoying. And yeah, Choki, they count the wins from all the seasons.
Maybe? Maybe cut?
You find it now? Okay, where?
I would imagine it to be difficult. Instead of the bug slide, you go wide, take speed, and then try to jump over the slow-mo. Like skip the slow-mo. And then the safe finish would probably be faster. I saw someone driving.
I once tried a little bit with the safe finish in the seating long ago.
Didn't work.
I didn't get around, so I was just driving to the slow-mo, I didn't get around it. Not good. And I tried the direct way to the finish, to the safe finish, but there's a fence.
Oh, let me try. Without training. I looked everywhere else for a cut, but I couldn't find it.
Sometimes I cannot stabilize my car.
Oh, yes! What was my time? Plus 2 seconds? It's... I won 0.2.
As I didn't really understand it. At the box slide, you are...
Yeah, just go wide, take speed through the checkpoint, and then right of the left green arrow sign before the slow-mo.
Yeah.
And that's a jump you can make.
How do we take speed for this checkpoint, that we have actually more speed than normal?
I actually, maybe you don't even need to go from the right. I don't know. Looked like the safest way.
Oh, I have again that bug where I have people doubled.
No.
Why is
there
this
a cup without problems, Marius?
Seemingly not, because I'm the most unlucky person in Mini RPG of the week. It's a crazy addition, no? Like, so many players. 89 players are still in. Die hard bin 100? Yeah, if I scroll down, I get up to 128. So, this is because I have people doubled.
All this penalty.
That looked amazing. I forgot what is it doing. Yeah, Sebi is both in and out for me.
Nice. Last week's map was a lot better.
You know, it's actually possible that I get teleport again, but this time because my father would start the TV. But yesterday I actually didn't. No, wait, there was also time in ULC when I had teleports. Oh. I made an oopsie. Will not be dangerous so now. Surely one respawn is not immediately bringing me into danger zone, right?
Couldn't be.
I mean, okay, this map is really easy though. Like in this middle section, nothing happens. Cannot really catch up anything there.
Is it easy? By the way, I'm in the danger zone as well. I practiced the cut. Which is not that easy. So you need speed. Maybe go...
Because I'm not the only one that has that bug. Oh, with Scandia. And with Tarpor.
Yeah, but this is a big danger zone.
Wait, I'm also in danger zone. I thought
Yeah.
I would be safe. Scheiße. No. I thought I made it into the safe zone. Yeah, that's so annoying, I cannot know it, you know? I have no idea about it.
I'm not gonna dare the cut.
The thing is, I finish and I don't even know my result. I guess I'm safe.
Yeah. What place are you?
19 or something. I
That
believe.
is safe.
But this doesn't really look like a super good map for me.
Thing.
Again, the super slow exit. I did not 3 times in a row. This for so long at slow speed. The whole wall wide with low speed. I mean, I still get 13th with that. I don't know, people still seem to struggle with it. With the ending. I always make up places. But I start always really slow. In the beginning I'm always like in the 30s. Basically have my age as position, and in the end I get then younger.
Okay. That's one way to describe it. I'm kinda bad at the rest of the map.
I did a small prayer there. This is dangerous. Can we actually... what can we do if we have that issue? There is this backflip. If you approach it with no speed because you touch in the double wood. Yeah, so you would need to respawn here. Wait, how would you get to that booster? Why is the booster blocked? Huh? Ach, this is probably double respawn is in here. Okay. Yeah, then double respawn.
One problem with cutting is that I can't take the risky way at the end. Like if I mess up.
Hmm. I see. Yeah, it's too risky for me. Save Meister does not approve this. Do you know how much slower this save finish with slow-mo is compared to the risky way?
No. 1,
Yes.
2 seconds.
The slow-mo feels like so crazy slow. But maybe it's actually not that much. Oh, we have Womfitten and very good opponents. That's not easy. Dude, this bug slide exit, what can we do there? Sometimes
Go
it
for the
is so
cut.
bad.
It's... I don't know if someone failed at the risky way, but it's about 1.5 seconds slower.
Aha. Also you tried the normal save way now?
Because I clipped.
Ah. Guess Womfitten is out, even though both his names are actually above the white line. It is so confusing, but yeah, you see 4 players ahead of him, so Womfitten, Harper, Botis and Goliath are out. How often Scandia goes into danger zone is also crazy. This was good. Bye.
Hi. Yeah, I cut.
How much did you win this time?
0.4. It's not a lot. Maybe I'm doing it wrong? I mean, it's 0.4 from the last checkpoint. My entrance is a lot different. I don't know.
Yeah, do you lose something in the bug slide maybe?
Do I?
Also, this like question. Would you lose
By-
something because you need a certain line into the last checkpoint? Do you lose something before then?
No idea. It feels better though than this third uphill. I'm gonna keep doing it.
apparently had a good start now. This was nice. But you're again ahead. It's not done.
But I touched Bitter Toast had it a lot better. But how? Is he going left? Is he going left tree?
Or what Saturate just did, because I also thought about that. I saw that you could skip the slow-mo by just bouncing off the black ledge, in theory, but it's very luck-based.
Yeah. Like the problem is the jump is pretty doable, but you're on the right side of the tree, so you have to counter steer a lot, and then the uphill, meh.
Scandia again. Scandia's probably testing it now, Tarpo as well, that's why they are always in danger. Did just the one Tarpo have 0 and the other Tarpo had multiple danger zones in my plugin?
Oh, that was a super hoofed.
I dropped from 8th to 15th. And is there anything else in PF, or is there an air brake sensible?
I don't know. It's a 53 with cut. Like, not that good. How did he do a 52.5?
Also Scandia's out.
Okay. Is it lefty?
Yeah, the one Tarpo has 2 danger zones and the other one has 0. What is this? Hello, Brodrich Flanagan.
Nah, no way, it's left tree.
Purple also out.
Lot of cutters. Top 5 was cutting.
And all with the same tree jump.
With the slow-mo skip, yeah? I don't dare to put cars on.
You made cars on probably then right when you went into finish, I guess. And then you saw
Yeah,
that
on the
multiplayer.
penalty. On the penalty. You have enough time on the penalty.
This was a slow roof hit, I can say. I really felt that.
.52 is crazy.
But do you actually have to do anything different in the bug slide into the checkpoint? Wouldn't it just a normal bug slide where you have good speed be just exactly what you need?
Probably, but I don't dare to do it.
Do you land left or right of the pink tree?
Right of the pink tree.
Ah,
Maybe I'm doing it wrong, but it's the safest way for me.
but looks also very tight, right of the pink tree and then getting around.
I mean, that's the jump you have to do anyways, probably.
I just think about if there is a scenario where I actually would go for that, but I cannot think of one.
Okay, I'm danger zone anyways. Yeah, they're just bug sliding into it. And then making it. Which I don't dare. Because that's very dependent on your bug slide.
But
It's
if
just
you have a
not
bad
really-
bug slide, you can still go to the right.
Yeah. Maybe you have more speed then. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's fine.
Hayom was just, when he attempted this jump, once he was landing in the bug slide. Do you do that as well? You have no speed up the hill, right?
No.
But it's really tight, it looks like.
Yeah. Oh, that's a bad half pipe. Almost failed the cut. Ah, 52 is probably just beaming it.
Yeah, that's a question.
Maybe. I don't know, man. Oh, cool.
Against the U's you have to play. There are not that many players with U as first letter. But there you have two of them. Or can you think of any United player with U? For
Not in
example?
this round. Huh? I clipped. But I made it. I did something very wrong in this ice slides, ice mud, whatever, and then the next part.
Nice.
Nice.
Now there are only 1v1s. And there are these and those rounds. Sometimes I'm losing places in the end, but sometimes also not, or even winning. Well, that was an easy danger zone for Tarpa.
I'm not even sure if what I'm doing is actually faster. But I think it's decent enough. The thing is, one bad bug slide exit and immediately slow.
Yeah.
That's super annoying.
Which is why I skipped the bug slide.
Ja, Marius.
Ach. I actually thought that my run was so good that I would not be danger. It was actually a very clean run.
I got a bad view.
I went over the beam, Firestorm.
Okay. Yeah, GG. And I actually have to go. Good luck, Marius.
I will need that. Well, what do I do now? You jump like this? Oh. Did he just try world record? Yeah, what the fuck? And I did everything correct with going for this. How do you make this jump? I felt like I had actually good exit speed, but... Ugh. Let's go. He drives world records against me. Like this is of course difficult to win. But at least I can say I drove exactly correct. It was the correct decision to go for the beam. Because probably the other way wouldn't have been enough. Tarpos also qualified into the final with this. Because he won the top 4 round. Yeah, Uso. Now it's already this is a free round now. Can basically watch Tarpor. I don't know which Tarpor, only the bottom one works to press. So let's see what they actually do. Bug slide, landing it. Ja, hallo. Ja, wow. Yeah, wow, he got another world record because the ending was so sick. Oh my god. Interesting, Better Toast went for no air brake, no clean landing there. So how is Better Toast driving it? Oh, he's also going for this. Yeah, also I don't know, Tarpo gets this always. The beam just works for him. Incredible. 3 times in a row he gets a super clean beam. There's nothing you can do if you don't get this beam as well. Like both of them got a bad bug slide exit in this round. Yeah guys, and when I told you about how unfortunate it always goes, I was actually decent on this map. I was quite decent on it and I got a bug slide quite often towards the end. But then there has to be a cut again. Like whenever Okay, it just went onto desktop. But the game is not closed, at least. Also, whenever I have like good pace, there is a cut, you know? it's always like that. Long time I thought this map would be bad for me, but it ended to be actually quite decent. So yeah, now the question is Chakalu Survivor. Do I play this or not? I think I will not play it in this case today. We will actually start a random map challenge run. I mean, I don't know if this still exists where if we are above, what was it, 60 or 70 players, there would be prize money for first. I don't know if that's still a thing or not. Nah, but this is a cup that will take another full hour. We're gonna give it a chance. I need to start Script Engine again. So, clubs. No, that's not what I searched. I searched the team randomize random map challenge, and we started. We already have saved Armsing with 14 hours. Do you want to continue this one or start a new one? New one. Okay, let's go. What is this? Why do I get a 2-minute long map? I mean, this might be an easy AT, but then on the other hand, you will not want to start with a 2-minute AT. We go next. Consolation by Hurricane. Again old car? Okay. But what the heck is this? Does not look like an easy map, to be honest. I mean, very transitional, that's usually not what you want to see. Like, I need to drive one full run. What is this? Ah, this is outside. Oh my god. Oh, not toll. We'll try again. I don't want to waste too much time, we just go for it. If I don't get it this try, we restart again. Because obviously I want to start with something good. Ah, rip. I didn't really know where to go here. Ah, this was such a turn. And then this. And there's the finish. Just out of interest, would have been fast enough? Or I have to respawn here. That's not great. No, not fast enough, also stop and restart. An Aibo map. This is definitely doable and I think I know the track. Very unusual Aibo map. But yeah, we played it in ULC. Or a similar map we played in ULC. Because I don't have a record apparently. Yeah, it's not exactly that map that we played. We played something else. Not sure if it was also by Aibo or not. But this should beat him. Yeah, but actually only barely. This is a start. First AT. What is the next map? By Inf. this is gonna be difficult, I guess. So let's... Yeah, okay. I should get gold and then skip. It is a bit of a time loss because gold was definitely doable first try. It will probably be doable because I lost a lot of time in this one jump. I was actually close to AT with this run. But of course you want to get the easy ATs, you want to just skip to the easy maps. This is a map I... Wait, do I get the same map again? No, it's someone else, but it's very similar. Ah, okay. It did update first the map name, map author, but the times it updated just later. I can of course watch this intro. Maybe I see a little bit of the track. Because the timer's not running at that time. It's a 38.8. Oh. To be honest, in ARMC I would like to have a longer countdown. So that I have more time to process all the information that I'm getting. This is not what you want to have. Because it's mega confusing and I have no idea if I'm driving on plastic or if I'm driving on platform. Oh, I got gold. Nice. Quickly away from this. This was not a great map. Learning Desert, that sounds great. On the other hand, the AT is not so far away from the records. So the AT is not that simple. Oh. Wait, so do I actually... I have to go for this, right? But it's really annoyingly difficult. Like, you need to get it extremely well, and it's a bit unclear also how you take this downhill the best in the start. Yeah, that's getting close. That's the line. Nah, what is this landing? What? I never expected that. I never expected such a bad landing there. Like here, yeah, but the last one wasn't that far on the side. Ah, this is an annoyingly difficult AT, yeah. Like, it's of course a map where I think you can also get it in your second try already. And then it would be a mega good map for the run. But it was also not a map that I want to skip with gold, no? Because there is a chance I get it quickly. No, not it. It's like all about this landing. It's like, yeah, in the start. So it's a little bit unclear what's the best approach for it. No. Always jumping too far to the right. On the other hand, I need to jump far to the right. Yeah, oh, this was actually behind. Yeah, it's annoying. Every time I'm on a good run, it lands bad. Oh, we will restart. I only have 1 AT after 7 minutes. Gonna be a new run. What is this? I mean, let's shortly try, but yeah. Yeah, it's not easy definitely, but Alcon can do it. If someone does it, then it's Alcon. Or someone with a mega lucky seed. This looks good. This could be a first trial. Nobody has gotten this AT yet. And the map is definitely very confusing. And blind. Oh no. Shit. I was on a good run. For gold medal, I mean. Where do we have to go? If that's not the end. Oh, this... I missed something before. Or did I miss a checkpoint where I thought I went through? Guys, am I stupid or what am I missing here? Must miss a big... Ah, it continues here at after the finish. Oh god. Damn it. So stupid. I wasted so much time just for a gold medal. Price like restart another one. At least this doesn't seem to be a map where you would go for AT in an RMC run. Nope. Way too difficult of a map. Way too difficult. Loses way too much time. Okay, made it second try, that was good. What? Ugh, skip. That was a really nice run. It was 1 second, of course you can gain that, but my run was also pretty clean. Like, I'm not sure if I would have gotten that second try, to be honest. Yeah. This damn chump. I cannot believe it. But maybe I can get 18 now. Because always hard to judge like how good does your run need to be enough. Nah, damn, it's too fast. The all AT is too good. Like, it's about this one freewheel section, I guess. But for Bolt, it took too long. Yeah. Oh, people are a lot faster. Tja. RIP. Ist der Last CP hier, ne? Na, RIP. Erster Finish. Why is this so confusing? What? This is like definitely a full cut, but how do I cut it the best? This is so confusing, this map. Like, probably it's also just doable with normal driving. I was of course hoping to get that first try immediately, but then it was a bit too strange. Because like, which road was supposed to lead to the finish here? Like, if the AT would be better, then I would search for a cut, but now I have like the hope that just driving beats it as well. I know that if I just follow this... Oh yeah, that's close though. Yeah, but it works. different colors. Wait, I have a run on this already. This was cup of the day. Ah, now yeah, this was the cup of the day where I was with Tona in Div 2 or Div 3 together. This is not... It's not even gold. I was hoping to beat gold in this run. I don't like it when there are different colors and you don't really know what you're driving on. But it turned out to be actually very logic. It was mainly in my first try where I wasn't sure. But yeah, the brown is dirt, the green is grass, everything is normal kind of. But of course in the first try everything was still very blind. Holy moly. This looks interesting. Aha, this was cress. The green means cress. I mean, the visuals are crazy on this map. Ah. But hard to remember. Scheiße. I'm not super focused there. Was a long day. Would I please get around there? But I will have this issue on every day now. That it was a long day. Ah. I didn't have to... Oh god, is this slow? Yeah, well, you have to go for the risky if you want to have a chance for gold. Yeah, I can basically end this run again. I would now really like to know how others would do on the same seeds that I'm getting here. Because I feel like it's with this seed, with the maps, also yesterday when I tried a bit, it is not really possible to do super well. Of course, it's possible to do better than what I am doing right now, pretty unfocused. But still, like, I get often quite difficult ATs and or difficult to read maps. I mean, this was just gold, you know? The AT is... How is the AT so fast? What? This looks now easy because the records are much faster. But what the heck did these records do? I mean, I thought that I'm already restarting my runs very often. I would like to play more and really get onto a run. And I can say that when I played Random Map Challenge like a year ago or so randomly here and there, I often had very good starts, like immediately. I often had immediately extremely good starts. Ah, this was now stupid. Like, I should have had that in the first try. Nah. Okay, then we're restarting way less, then let's restart. No, it's just 300s away. Yeah, I doubt that I will make that. But we will try shortly. Was a pretty good run. 420th. It's gonna be one speed slide. Could be a difficult one. Hard to say. There's a gap from world records to AT. Ach komm! Oh, I'm so happy with this run. To be honest, I'm really proud of that. Okay. Yeah, it was all about this. Ach, komm, Fokus. I have to wait for the step gear. I know this, you need inside finish, but the gear is shit. But maybe I actually don't need it. Maybe I'm fast enough. I have no my P I thought I had the old PB, but it's the new one. But this looks so easy, but it's also tricky actually. Like you could have gotten that in the second try. Ah, 100. Yeah, the gear is super strange though. Yeah, look at this. Ah, this is so stupid to drive. Such an annoying turn. Man! Are you kidding me? That was such a good start. The first map and then this a second. Dude, now I'm 3. Can I please? Good. Finally. Took way too long. Another short one. Which is good. If it's not so random. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I mean, these maps were really good. I really failed it. I really failed it. Could have been way better. Ugh, what is this ending? Nah. I mean, what is this ending? What am I supposed to do? Oh. Oh. 9! Fuck. Yeah, so the world records are cutting. Most likely at the end. Oh yeah, they hit these finishes there. The annoying thing with a map like this is the fact that you drive always the whole track until the one deciding section comes up. How do I always land bad in the bobsleigh? Like, you always drive 30 seconds. Ah, scheiße. How do I always land bad here? Let's release. Because I easily make it if I just now bring this home. Ah, scheiße. There is not much control. Which ranking exactly? If you speak of trophy ranking, then I can say that the trophies are always getting deleted after 1 year. It's only the last year always. Yeah, this is the first time that I'm not in the top 10. I was always top 10. But since I couldn't play now multiple days in a row, no, we're gonna new run. The last try for a new run. Look, it's already 49 now. What is this map? There are checkpoints actually, somewhere. Up there is a checkpoint and he... What? Okay, then I'm... Ah. Yeah, campaign. Campaign is the thing. Because he was always in the top 3. And he won as well. Like, that's huge. That gives a lot of points. I am not in the top 10 anymore. Also due to another reason. And that is Brandon Mutter. Brandon Mutter actually overtook me because they got their trophies now for winning APEC, and they got massive trophies. Like, it's actually really stupid how many trophies they get for winning APEC. But that's why they overtook me, because otherwise they didn't do much, especially Brent didn't do much. I mean, it is fine that the top players get trophies for their world tour, so that the really good players that are hunting for world championship are actually appearing in this leaderboard. But APEC is of course so free for them. Yeah, they get basically 20 million points. That's basically 20 Cup of the Day wins that they get for each single of their victories. And they got 5 victories out of 7 cups. They didn't even win all of them. But even the second place in the other 2 cups was 7 cup of the day wins. To be honest, it will get too late if I start the run now. We will try tomorrow again after Bon Cup. I will only do a small try on the track of the day if I can get the AT. But yeah, I want to make the highlights and then watch football, go to my father. Yeah. It's basically almost a full hour that I tried getting a clean RMC run start, but didn't happen yet. It's very unlikely that I get something crazy going when I have only these evenings now. But I saw this RPG hunt that also exists, yeah. Actually, some of the Frenchies have hunted that a lot. Since the last time that I checked, the world records have improved massively. I'm so close. Oh, that's nice to know that Alcon also has. I wasn't sure when I saw that his record is still from 2 or 3 days ago. I wasn't sure if he's actually still trying. But okay. I mean, literally my first run that I had like 5 shit maps that were basically impossible to finish well in such a run. The previous run I could have done better, that's obvious. Like the thing is, in that moment when you actually get a good seed, then you need to be also fully there, no? And that puts a lot of pressure because you know that such a seed might not come again. You will always be annoyed by every single try that you started where you didn't get the aim, whatever you went for, when you don't achieve it. So every time is time loss, and like you need basically one full perfect hour, but then also map luck. Damn it, that was my chance. Yes, that was enough. 123rd. I will not go for top 100 here, it's ice. On ice I don't try too hard. Okay, then good night guys and see you tomorrow. for Cup of the Day and Bon Cup. Bye bye.